Mr. Thomas, no, please, can you restart your recording process again?
So
I'm not seeing anything here.
so if you want to record, this is you see on the meeting page. So first of all, it has to be a scheduled meeting, right? So it's not like a one-on-one call with me and somebody in the organization outside. So it has to be a scheduled meeting. So now the meeting has started. You come to here where you see more. You click more. You click on record and transcribe. Then you see start recording here. Then you see transcription. So what is transcription? Transcription is like when it's converting what you are saying into written. Do you understand? So as you are speaking, it's writing it down. That's what transcription means. So as you can see, I enabled it too. Okay. So
are you saying that it is not scheduled?
I can hear you.
Like, are you saying that if it's not scheduled, you'll not be able to record?
Sorry, your voice is not clear.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I said, are you saying that if it's not scheduled, you will not be able to record?
So like I said, usually it's most times it's scheduled calls. So I don't think it will work for one-on-one because it has to be a scheduled meeting for you to be able to enable those things. If you do a one-on-one call, you will not see this raise up your hand, react, all those things will not be there because it's just a one-on-one call. It's not a meeting. So if you want to have a meeting with someone, you schedule it. Like if you want to have meeting, all these things available, you schedule it. You feel me? So
Yeah.
So today we are going to talk about Teams. So I'll just go right to the Teams admin center. Just the same way we go to other admin center. That's how we go to Teams. So we click on Teams here. So the Teams admin center is where you configure anything that concerns Teams collaboration in your organization, right? So if you want somebody to be able to message people externally, if you want external users to be able to message people internally, all those kind of policies. If you want this person to be able to message this person or not, that's where you configure it. On the Teams admin center, you can also create a team, create channels, right? So I'll explain what Teams and channel is. There's actually not much here on Teams, not much. But then you learn a lot of that. A lot of companies, they use a lot. Like for instance, you can actually buy phone number on Teams. You can get a phone number, any country's phone number at all, right? As I am now, I have US and UK phone number, which I use in my job applications. Is a Teams phone number. If I should get called to ring on my Teams, and I'll pick it, I will communicate. All right. So the first thing I want to explain is a team. So what is a team? A team is like a group of people you have already put together to perform an action or to pass messages to or to collaborate, right? So just the same way you created a group for your email, that's the same way a team is created, right? It's just that on Teams, it's called a team, while on email, it's called a group. Did you get the difference? On Teams, it's called a team, but on email, it's called a group. So now, if you come here, where you see teams. If you drop it down, you see manage teams. So these are all the teams I have, right? But if you look down, up to down, you notice something. Do you notice this tested sites, tested group, accounting? You realize that we created these groups during the SharePoint class. Do you guys remember? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
So do you remember we created this while we were doing the SharePoint?
Yes.
We also created this account while we were doing Exchange. So
Yes.
on the email side, it's called a group. But on the team side, it's called a team. Now that's the first part. Now we now have a channel. What's the channel? Now when you have a team, let's say the team now, there are 20 in that team. But you want to also create a smaller group under that same 20 team member, right? You create a smaller group within that 20 people. That's what is called a channel. Do you understand? Now we are 20 in accounting department. But inside that 20, I want to pass a message to only 3. How do I pass it? I'll create a channel inside the group. That's inside the team. So that whatever message I'm passing to the channel, the group does not, like the whole team, does not have access to it. I can create multiple channels. I can say, okay, I want to pass information to user 1, 2, 3. But I don't want user 4 to 20 to have access to it. I can also decide to create another one, but I want to only add user 15 to 20. I don't want the others to have access to it. Do you understand? If you guys understand, please let me know before I continue.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So how do you create a team? On this page, you see where you say manage team. Then you come here, click on add. So when you add team now, let's give it a name. Let's give it training group. That this is for training purposes. So I'll add myself now as owner. I'm already the owner. So can we make it a private or public team? We can make it private. Then apply. So it's going to create a team. So this is the team. Let me refresh. Now, when the team appears, I'll add users that I want them to be a member of the team. So let's say trainers, like the way you guys are now. Maybe I just employed you. I want to train you guys, right? I'll add you to this group of trainees. Then when I add you on your own team, if you go to your teams, that's your team's application, you automatically see the name of that group listed. What do I mean? If you look to the left now, under my chat, if you scroll down, these are groups, as you can see. So that one now that I just created, you should see it because I'm a member. I'm the owner. I'm also a member, right? It's going to appear here on this side as you can see training group. Did you see? So now it's only me that has it now because I've not added anybody. So if I come here now and I add, uh, um, let me add users. You see, I can add other owner, but let me add users. Let me add user one. Right? User two. User two. User three. User four. I want to add five. Then user five. Then apply. So all the members now I just added, you can see them. User one to user five, mean we are 6 now in this team, right? So if these users go to their team's application, it will appear on the left here under charts. They'll automatically see this group and then this channel. So if you create a group and a channel is automatically created, right? So if you create a group, a channel is automatically created. That's general. And this general, you cannot edit the name. You can't edit that general because that's the default that came with the group. You can only edit the ones you actually created yourself. Okay. So now this is team. This is a team now. So now under this team, I want to pass a message to only user one and user two. I don't want user three, 4, 5 to have access to the message I pass it to them. Right? How do they even pass message? If you come here now, post to the channel. Post to the channel. If I say hi team, how are you guys doing today? If I post it, so everybody that is in this team now will see this message on their team. Do you understand? So if they come here now to the left, they just need to click on it and they'll see my message. I can also share them an attachment. I can add the file. Okay. I can add the file. This is for all of you. I don't know, it's not letting you scroll down. And I don't want to refresh the page. But you guys understand what I mean now. Okay, see the stuff here. But the thing did not allow me to scroll down. But when you put the attachment, click on post and they will get it. Right? So that's for the team. Now I want to create a channel. for only user 1 and user 2 under that same team, right? I'll go to channels. When I go to channels, I'll click on add. I can give the channel a name, user 1 and user 2 project. This is for user 1 and user 2 to make use of. So now we have 3 types of channel. We have the private channel, the standard channel, and the shared channel. What's the difference? They all do the same work. They all act as channels, right? But the word private already tells you what it is. It's only people you give the access to. That's why it's private. Standard channel can be shared externally, right? Standard channel, you can add external users. Private channel, before you add external user, you have to add them as a guest. Do you understand? So in the private channel, because it's private, we can only have people in your organization. You have to add somebody as a guest. So once they have accepted your guest invitation, you'll be able to add them. Then we have shared channel. Now this shared channel, it only allows people in the organization. You cannot add external. The only way you can add external is if you have what they call B2B collaboration within the organization and that external organization, which is very different from guest invites, right? So the B2B collaboration is like a very long process where 2 organizations agree to collaborate, not 1 person. You know, as a guest now, you are inviting 1 person, like just 1 user. For B2B collaboration, you are collaborating with the whole organization, like the whole organization, right? So I will show it to you now. So let's create a private one first. Let's add myself as the owner. They apply. Now this is the channel, this one. So I'll add user 1 and user 2. User 1, apply. Then user 2. Apply. So you notice something. The first time when I created a team, when I tried to add user 1 and user 2 to 5, when I type user 2, it brought out user 2, user 21, user 23, 24, 25. But you notice now, under the channel, it only brought user 2. Can somebody tell me why?
Because he's already in the group, in the Teams group.
Yeah, so that is because it's only bringing people that are available in the group. Do you understand? Like I told you, the channel is like a little fragment of the group. So it doesn't go and search the whole organization. It's only search for people in that group. You can only add people that are in the group to a channel, right? So I've added user 1 and user 2 now to the channel. So if I go to my team here now, under that's under the group, you can see the channel. If I post here now, the only people who get it is user 1 and user 2. It's still under the same group, but only user one and user two will get it. Right? Now, as I explained about adding external. So you can add an external to a shared, no, to a private and standard channel. You cannot add them to a shared channel. So I want somebody to give me his email, maybe a Gmail, one person. You can drop it in the chat. Just one person. Or two, anyhow. I just need two. Somebody should drop it in the chat. So we try it out. I'll show you. Or should I call your name?
I already dropped
Okay.
one.
All right. I've seen Emmy. Okay. So I'm going to try to add Emmy now. And I'll do Olayinka and Emmy. I'll do Emmy and Olayinka. So let's go to the channel now. All right. Click on add. Let's put the email. We couldn't find this, right? Why? Because this user is not a member of the team yet. Now let's go to the team. Let's try to add the user directly to the team. Let's now see. So this is team now. Let's try to add here. You see, it doesn't still find you. Why? Because you are not a member of the organization. So let me set you an invite now. Let me set you an invite. Let me set you an invite. So if I want to set you right now, I go to users, guest users, then add a guest user. So this happened in Azure Portal. Azure Portal and Identity, they are the same, right? It's just that before they were calling it Azure, but there's a slight difference in the design, but they do the same thing. So let's invite user, Emmanuel, email address, then let me, well, so I'll not put a message. I'll invite. So let me know if you got the invite. If you don't get it quickly, you can check your spam. All right, the invite has gone. So please check your spam. So what I'm doing now, if you have a tenant, you can try with your own Gmail, right? You can just try to invite your personal Gmail, accept the invite, then we can try it together. So let me know when you get the invite.
Okay.
Check your email now.
I'm checking my email.
Okay.
I've not gotten the invite yet.
Check your spam. But I believe it should have created a user for you, even just because we sent you an invite. A user should have been created for you. So let us see. This is you, right?
Yes.
Hand me down. So even though you have not accepted the invite, the fact that we trust you enough to send you an invite, it's already created a user for you. So it's just left for you to accept it. But then we should be able to add you now because your user is already created. So let us go to team now. But we have to copy this one now. Copy Emmanuel. You see that it has created a unique email address for you with the organization domain. So it's going to be your Gmail. Then you see ext external at the domain. So now you are a member of the organization, but a temporary one. So let us go to add a team now. No, let's add a member. So let's put your email. As you can see, you are showing up now. Let's click on apply. Right? So let's go to the channel. Let's use this one we created for user 1 and user 2. So we should
Okay,
be
I've
able to add
received the
you.
invite.
All
I've
right,
received the invite.
you can just accept it. Right? So now let's add you now to the channel. As you can see, this is a private channel, and we're able to add you as an external user, right?
Yeah.
So this is for private channel. I'll use that same email for a standard one. So let's create a standard channel. So let's create a standard channel. So we add this one. Standard user 3 and 4. There's so we'll leave it on standard. Apply. All right, so let's refresh. Okay. So this is the channel we just created now. Standard channel. So on this standard channel, oh, that's a thing, not a channel. Is it channel I created or a thing? Hold on. Let me confirm. Yes, a channel. So standard channel, like I told you, the private one, you have to be the one to select who should be in the private one, right? But for the standard, it automatically maps everybody in the team. So it automatically maps everybody in the team. Why? That means nothing is hidden. It's not private. So if you have 100 users in your team and you go and create a standard channel, automatically every message you send to the standard channel goes to everybody in that channel. Do you understand? So that's what standard channel does. It maps everybody. That's why people prefer to use private for you to like exclude some people. right? Now, let's create a shared one. And you try to add the external user. Let's see if it's going to work. Add. So let's create a shared. Thomas. So this is a shared channel. Okay. So this is a shared channel. So I should be able to add user one. I should be able to add user one. I should be able to add user two. But let me try to add Emmanuel. What did you see? Two of your selected members were added. We can't add one member right now. Who is the member? Emmanuel. Do you understand what I told you before? There has to be a B2B collaboration with your organization and the other organization. The difference between B2B and guest user. A guest user, you are inviting one person, but a B2B is organization inviting another organization, right? So if there's a B2B, you can collaborate with anybody in the organization without sending you invites. Do you understand?
Yes.
So if somebody understand how to ask a question. So okay, Ibika, ask your first
I
question,
have a
please.
question. I have a question.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, good
Ibika,
evening, Mr. Thomas. Thank you.
good evening.
All right, for the standard channel creation, so can we now say it is the same thing as normal team? The normal team, since when you send any message, you won't be able to separate it from maybe whosoever. So can we take it as general?
Yes.
All
So
right.
yes, so that's why I say most people create the private channel because if you don't really need to like seclude people,
Mm.
then why you created a channel?
Yeah.
Because there's already a general channel which automatically comes with that comes
Everybody.
automatically,
Yeah.
yes, with everybody. So just use that instead of creating a new standard channel.
All right.
But some people create it anyway. But if you want to create a channel where you have to like exclude some people, it's a private channel.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Somebody
right.
else wanted
Thank
to
you.
ask.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if you
Okay.
can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. Who is
You said
speaking?
who George is
George.
speaking. Yes, George is
Okay.
speaking.
After George is Ebika. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you said for the B2B collaboration, how does team recognize a user or a user, a guest that our organization has collaboration with? I think will it show in the email like this one? When we invited Emmanuel, it showed as a guest TXT. How does will it show in the email? Will it show, how do we now distinguish a guest user and a B2B user?
Okay,
I don't
so
know if yeah.
yeah, so basically that's like a different thing entirely, right? And it's outside my own support scope. Only if I go and do research on how it works. But then B2B is handled by Azure, like Azure team. Okay. But what I know is if you have a B2B collaboration, they like you can always add or invite their users normally, even though there's a B2B. If you want to perform this action with any of their user, you still need to invite them normally, right? Even after the B2B. But the only difference is that you'll be able to add them after inviting them, you'll be able to add them to the channel. Do you understand? So, but the B2B process, I don't really know how to do it because it's a very different process and it's handled by the Azure team. So that is in the advanced class. I'll bring somebody from the Azure and I'll come and show you guys how to do all those things. Also, me too, I'll learn the process. Do you understand? But from what I know, even after the B2B, if you want to collaborate with a user, you still need to like give them invitation. The only difference is that they'll be able to access that channel. But if there is no B2B, you cannot access the channel. Is that like clear? Is that
It's
okay?
okay. It's okay.
All right. Emeka, I think Emeka wanted to speak then. Emeka, are you still speaking?
Oh, I didn't want to ask question.
Oh, okay. You can mute yourself then. Okay. I wanted to ask something. I forgot to know. No, I'll remember. So that's for team channel, right? So I don't know. Well, you guys will try it on your own end also, just to see exactly what I explain now, right? So now, just the way we have sharing policy on SharePoint, where you can configure who shares the file, how the file is going, who allows files and all. Teams has its own also. So if you come to settings policies, there are two types of policies. There is org wide, which is the default. Like that's the default that comes with the tenant. Whatever is there on the org wide is what affects everybody in the organization. Like for instance now, if you come here, you can see org wide. If you click on Teams now, if you read this one, control what users in organization can do in the Teams channel. So what can the users can do? So this is users in the organization now, not external, right? What can the people in the organization do? The people that are ordinary users, they are not admin or anything, just users. If you click on disable this one now, they will not be able to create a private channel. But if you enable it, they'll be able to create their own, right? They'll be able to invite external users to share channel. They'll be able to join external share channel. That is, if they have a B2B now, they'll be able to join the external own too. But if there's no B2B, they cannot join. You know, sharing invite and joining, they are two different things. I was able to invite Emmanuel, but he was not able to join the share channel. They are two different things. Now, if you look here now, everything that is configured here affects people in the organization, right? So let's go down and see more. So these are like third party where files are kept in third party. So what they mean here now is that if you want to like add a file, where can you add file from? Can you add from Google Drive, Dropbox? Dropbox is like our own OneDrive, but it's a different provider entirely, right? So if you enable this one now, it will be available. So you have to read it by yourself because I cannot start reading every single thing. But just know that whatever you enable here is what is allowed in the organization, right? Now, this is what affects everybody. If you want to exclude somebody, now, what do you think you do? Can somebody tell me? This set is now affects every user. If I want to exclude somebody from what this organization org-wide setting, what would I do? Can somebody try? Can anybody try? Because by default, whatever is set up in the org-wide affects everybody. But now, I want to exclude some users. I want them to have a different kind of permission. What would I do? Nobody.
Yeah, good evening.
All right, Desmond.
It's Victor.
Oh, Victor. All right. Go ahead.
Um, from the policy,
All right.
when you joined, I saw custom policy
Mm-hmm.
for users. I think from there you can decide if any users um is not eligible to do some certain thing in the organization. So you set it from
Okay.
there.
Okay. Thank you. So now, like I said, you have to go through all these settings by yourself. But whatever is configured here, let me use meeting as a good example. Meeting now. You see this meeting? Whatever is allowed here is what is allowed in the meeting. If you look here now, meet now in channel meeting, Outlook adding, meeting registration, who can register? Everyone. Attendance on, but organizers can turn it off. I can decide to off it. Attendee information, show everything. So only show who attend, show everything. That will show you everything. That's why I can see everybody's information. Now, meeting lobby. I can decide what I want to happen. If you remember, at the first time when we're having this meeting, this was done on everyone. That's why you guys had to wait. You waited on the lobby before I was able to accept you inside the lobby, right? But because it's of anyone, that means everybody, once you have the link, you're able to enter the meeting without waiting for somebody to accept you. So this is organization wide. If I want to create a special one, I'd exclude somebody now. Let's say the one that is there now says that everybody should be able to enter. But I want one particular person to request permission before you enter, what would I do? I will go to custom policy, right? I'll go to meeting. Then I'll create a new one based on what I want should affect that user. All right, so I'll create one, add. I'll say, I can say, disallow user 1 and 2 lobby bypass. I don't want user 1 and 2 to bypass lobby. Now, this policy I'm creating now is prevent only user 1 and user 2 from bypassing lobby. Everybody can, because that's what the organization level says. But I want one particular user to be prevented from bypassing. Now, I'll scroll down. I'll go here. Lobby bypass. Who can I bypass? Only organizer. Show BT info. No one. All right. So now I've changed it to only organizer and co-organizer. That is me or anybody that I appoint to be my assistant in organizing. So if I save this down, that's the only thing I changed. I don't want that user to bypass. So what's next? I'll have to assign that custom one to that user. So let me show it to you. This is it now. Disallow. If I click here, click on assign users. I will put the user 1, user 1, and user 2. Right? Apply. So what I just did now, subscription access status. What happened? I'm coming. Let me refresh. I'm coming. Mhm. 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 All right, let's try to assign it again. Okay, it has been assigned to user 1, but not user 2 yet. Let's try to add to user 2. So let's apply. Why is it not applied to user 2? What happened to user 2? Hold on. Hope it's not that somebody have removed user 2 subscription. Hold on, let me confirm. User 2 has a subscription. Oh, there are 2 user 2s. Ah, somebody else has got to create a user 2. Let me edit it. Let me edit it. That's what happened. I think he's picking he's picking the other user too that is external. It has not propagated. Anyways, let's not waste time on that. While we are waiting for that, but do you understand what I'm doing now? So now I've applied it to user one. User one now, if user one is trying to join that same meeting that everybody is joining, that and it's not asking them for lobby, like to wait on the lobby, it will definitely affect user one because user one has been applied a different policy compared to what every other person has. Do you understand? So the same thing happens to every other policies in the organization. As far as you want to exclude some people from a particular policy, you just need to create a custom policy and assign it to them. All right. Let me give you another example. Let's go to hold on, external access. Now this is where you configure how like your collaboration applies. So this is org wide. This one now is custom. This is org wide custom. Now, what does org wide say? It says allow or block external domain. The org wide says allow all external domain. You can choose anyone. So whatever you choose here is all will apply to all users. So now the organization setting say allow, right? This one, it says people in the org can chat and have meeting with external users who have unmanaged Microsoft accounts. That means like Gmail, Yahoo Mail, they are not Microsoft accounts, but you're able to like invite them, collaborate with them, right? So if I want to create one now, I want to prevent user one and user two from collaborating externally. What should I do? Can somebody tell me? If I want to prevent user one and user two from collaborating externally, what would I do? Based on what I just explained.
Create custom rules now.
Create a custom policy, right? Can you speak on?
Create a custom policy and apply it to both
Good.
of them.
So if I come here now, I click on add, and I say disable external sharing or collaboration for user one and two. So here now, what will I do? I will, instead of using the organization setting, I'll choose my own, right? Block all external domain. Block all external domain. I'll check this one. I'll check this one. They save, right? So when I save it, I'll refresh. Still straight up. Let me refresh. So this custom one now that I just created, I'll go ahead to assign to user 1 and user 2. So if user 1 and user 2 try to collaborate externally, it will not work. I'm sure some of you have been in organization whereby some people are able to message people outside, while some people are not. That's because they've applied this custom policy to this group of people. The policies can be applied to either a user or a group, right? Just the same way you apply sharing policies to group on SharePoint. So now, this is it. When you click on it, assign users. So user 1, I can decide to add user 3 now. They apply. So this custom one now has been applied to those 3 users, user 1 and user 3, right? So everybody now in the organization is able to collaborate with that external, but user 1 and user 3 will not be able to. When they try, they'll get an error. Okay, that's one. You can also add a group. You can assign it to a group. Let me assign to an existing group. So let's see. Okay. And then I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. So what I've tried to explain to you now is actually the difference between the org wide and the custom, how it works. So if you want to create a custom different permission for a particular user or a group of people, you have to create a different one. Whatever you choose on that policy is what applies to them, right? So come in. So if you come here, I think there are also sharing policies here. Yes, guest access. So other here now, there are also some external sharing policies or collaboration that you can set. So depends on what you want. If you toggle this on, make private call, they'll be able to. If you toggle this one, they'll be able to. Share screen, if you say they should not enable, that person that you add that custom will not be able to share screen. If I save this now, right? Sorry about that, guys. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I enable this one now, don't enable screen sharing because this is the org-wide setting. It's going to affect everybody, including me, right? So I'm not going to do that because I want to be able to share and I want everybody to be able to share their screen. But if you go to the org setting, the custom one, if you go to the custom one now and you go to, hold on. Meeting. No. Which one did you go to that time? Hold on, let me check. Okay, guests. I don't think there's guests here. Okay, I don't think there's guests the custom one. So I think that's only available on the org wide. But whatever you choose there is going to affect everybody. So you be careful what you configure also, right? So that's for how the custom and org wide policy works, right? So the next thing I want to show you now is how to get a phone number. Before I continue, do you have a question? Please, you have a question, ask. Does anybody have a question? Oh, that's clear.
Yeah, I think so. That's clear.
Okay. So now, like I said, you can get a phone number on Teams. You can get a US number, a UK number, Australia number, any number at all, right? How? The first thing you need is you need 3 subscriptions. The first one is called Teams Phone Standard. Teams Phone Standard. Let me show it to you. Because I have one now. So here, so this is license now at apps. So we did 3 subscription. We need, first of all, we need a subscription that has Teams. Better business basic, business standard, business premium, or enterprise, anyone. Or you can use Teams standalone, like Teams Enterprise. As long as there's a Teams license, you are good, right? That's the first one. Secondly, you need Teams Phone Standard. Can you see it? Microsoft Teams Phone Standard. What does it do? This is what gives you ability to dial, like your dial pad. What do I mean by dial pad? Let me see if I can show you here. Come. It's not showing why. Go, we'll create a new one and we'll assign it to a new user. Let's see. You're supposed to have a dial pad here where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 star hash and 0. So that's what this thing Phone Standard does. After that, you have a Teams domestic or international calling plan. So you can either have a domestic calling plan or have international calling plan, right? So the international one covers both local and international. Like the one I have here now is international. That means that I can call Nigeria and outside Nigeria. All right. Is that clear? The domestic plan allows me to call inside my country. That is, if I get a US phone number now, I'll be able to call inside USA. But if I should get international, I can call outside and inside USA. That is, if I buy a USA phone number. I hope that's clear. Before I continue,
Yes.
right? Okay, good. So now, can somebody tell me what are the 3 subscriptions that we need to get a phone number? What are the 3 subscriptions? Ibika, can you try?
You said the team phone standard,
Mm-hmm.
then the domestic and international.
Mm-hmm.
The last one is sorry.
Don't worry, if you don't remember, don't worry.
Yeah, I didn't get.
I'll
I
tell
didn't
you.
remember. I want to check.
All right, Desmond.
Good evening, sir. So
Good
the
evening.
first, the 3 licenses we need for to be able to make calls. The first one you said is the user must have a Teams license.
Yeah, please, can you speak louder?
Microsoft. Okay. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
All right. So the 3 licenses are Microsoft Teams,
Mm-hmm.
Teams phone standard, and
Mhm.
Teams domestic and international calling license.
Okay.
You said
Good.
the first license can come either as Teams basic, Teams
Mhm.
standard, and sorry, Microsoft Business basic, standard,
Basic,
and
standard,
premium,
premium,
or
enterprise.
you
Yeah.
get a Teams license or standalone license on its own.
Yeah, that's correct. So, like I said, let me repeat again. The first subscription is any subscription that has things, either business basic, business standard, business premium, um, business enterprise, or Teams essential or Teams premium. Those subscriptions have Teams on them, right? Then the next one, Teams phone standard. That's what give you access to the phone. That's the phone itself. Do you understand? That's the phone itself, the phone system. Then lastly, either either domestic or international calling plan. Now the domestic plan covers just the country where you bought the number. So if I should buy a US number now, I can only call within US. Or if I should buy international or domestic calling plan, I'm going to be able to call both internally and externally. Okay. So let's go ahead to show you how to get the phone number. So to get the phone number, you see here on the left, we have voices. Click on phone number. So other phone number now, you can see I have a couple. But let's add a new one. So if I click on add, let's give our order a name. Let's give it okay, hold on. All right, so let's give it new number for training. So which country are we selecting? Which country number do you want to get? That's where you see all these options, right? So let's say how to get USA or UK. Let's use United States. What type of number? We are getting a user number. We have different type of numbers, and I'll show you the difference. But for now, we are getting a user number because you want to get a number you want to assign to the user. So I'll click on user. I'll scroll down. Number type user. So for now, if you are a business owner, you need to verify before you're able to purchase a phone number. But for me, I can't do that right now because this is not a business tenant. This is developer tenant. So as a business, you have to verify. What did they say you should provide? This is what you need to do. These are the information. So after verifying all these things, you'll be able to get a phone number, right? They started this thing recently because this as last year, I think May, there was no verification. You just go there and buy your phone number. You know why? People started misusing it. There's a lot of people now that buy this phone number, and they're easy to scam. They buy this phone number, they're easy to scam. That's why Microsoft decided that you have to do verification. You do a business verification before you're able to buy, right? As you can see, I bought some before this whole verification started. Now, when you get a phone number, the next thing you do, you have to create an emergency address. This is what an emergency address is. So you create an address. As you can see, me, I just use a random address. Like all these addresses I see now, I just type random address for me to be able to buy the number. So the address will pinpoint the location and then give you a phone number that is in that location. Do you understand? So if you pinpoint now that you're in California, you'll be able to buy California number, not Texas. Do you get? So that address now is what will help you to get the type of number you want. I wish I could show you exactly how to do it. But because of the verification now, I can't. So after having it now, if you have purchased the phone number, this is how to assign it. The phone number will be listed here. The phone number will be listed here. And then you click on assign. As you can see, it's only two that we assign. This one to me, and this one to the user. To assign it now, I'll click on this come in. Come in. There should be a place to add user, or let's go to the user. Let's go to user one. We should be able to add the phone number from here. So if I go to user one now, as you can see, phone number, none. If I click here, if I go to change voicemail, put our calls. There should be a place to add phone number. These people have changed a lot of things. Just hold on. Figure it out. There should be a place to add the phone number. Come in. Because what we'll do then, there's always a part here where we'll just add the phone number, assign the user. Just where we are assigning custom policy, that's the same way you assign the users. But I'm not seeing the options. No. Let me try again. Please, as you're looking, if you see any option that looks like adding the user to your phone number, please let me know. Because something is definitely changed. They've changed a lot of things.
Can you right click on those number? Maybe there will be an option to assign.
Yeah, let me check that. Because it was not this complicated in any way. You know, it was not this complicated at all. So let me, okay, you know what? Let me go to my user. Because I was able to assign mine. So let me see if there's a way to unassign. You see my own. You see that is here. It says there's no phone number assigned to me. But then all of us can see that there's a phone number assigned to me here. Also done. This is the number. It ends with 32. Oh, I see. This particular one, there's no phone number assigned to me. Truly, there's no phone number assigned to me. That's a different account. But you see now, it's easy for me to assign to this person. Why did I sit for user one? See it here now. Assign primary user. Call it plan. I'll put the phone number. That's the phone number. Then apply. So you see the way I'm assigning now. I just assign the number to this user. Right? So if I do it now, if I come here, I refresh. We should see the dial pad. We should see the dial pad. Come in. So you can see. So that user now, I just assign that phone number to. You can see that there's now a dial pad, right? So if any of you give me your number now, if I call it, you will see that US number. That's all you see. Your phone will actually ring. Can somebody give his number? Can you call your number for me, Bika?
Okay, 080 60 22
Hold on. 6022
32 68.
68.
Yeah.
So you see, this is because I have external calling plan, international or local. So I can call Nigeria with my US number. So let's try. And let's see if it rings. So let me know if you received it.
Okay. Not yet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not ringing here yet. It's not ringing here yet. But is the number correct?
Yeah. 60 22
Okay, it's ringing now.
33 68.
Yeah. So let me try again. So one more time. Call it for me again one more time.
All right. +234
80
60 22 32 68.
68. Okay. So if it doesn't ring yet, it could be propagation, right?
Okay.
You know, I told you the dial pad is the Teams phone standard that sets up the dial pad. Now the international calling plan is what allows you to dial outside or inside. So there's high possibility that the is still propagating. That's the calling plan. All right. But don't worry, there's always time. We'll try to get it out. All right. We'll just give you some time. But that's how the phone system works. As you can see, I've made some calls. So people have called me. I'm not available to pick. So if you are using this phone, you have to be online. On my phone now, I have my Teams logged in. So as long as I have data, if you call my number, it will ring. Do you understand? It will ring like a normal phone call. Then I'll pick it and then I'll converse. I've done interviews like 2 from outside Nigeria because on my CV, I put this number on top. Right. So when they call me now, they call that number and then I get the call and I talk. I'm able to talk to them. Do you understand? So please ask question.
All
Okay,
right. I
Victor.
just need. Okay.
Hold on. Victor.
Yes. With this calling plan now, this phone
Mhm,
number,
mhm.
does it require like a normal and conventional number that you need to buy airtime, the rest, and
No.
then just like you mentioned, you can use a number to make call outside the geographical location. Like you're in
Mhm,
Nigeria now, the number is US number. You can make the
mhm,
call in Nigeria.
mhm. Yes. So first of all, you don't need that. You don't need to buy card or subscribe or whatever. As long as you have data to access your Teams. As long as you have data to access your Teams, your calls will go through fine. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. And what's the other question? Again.
If you are not in the US, you're in
Mhm.
Nigeria and have a US number, can you make the call anyway? Maybe in Nigeria,
Yes. So now, because I'm in
so
Nigeria now. Yeah. So because I'm in Nigeria now, doesn't mean my calling plan is Nigeria. No. It's the phone number that I bought, that
okay.
I purchased, that determines where my call covers. So if I buy a USA phone number now, it means that let's say I buy a USA phone number and then I have domestic calling plan. I don't have international. It means that domestic plan, I'll only be able to call US number. Do you
Okay.
understand? US or Canada. Because US
Okay.
and Canada, there is one network. How will I
Area.
put it? So there is +1. But if I have international now, I can call any country at all. Anyone.
Okay.
I can call anyone.
That's clear.
So Ibika, go ahead.
Okay. All right. I'm just thinking the essence of getting this phone number, if we require internet to be able to make it work well or to receive
Mhm,
call, that call. Because if we could set up a team meeting, even WhatsApp call, for instance, can also do all this kind of stuff if you have data to call any number internationally. So
mhm.
I'm actually thinking the advantage, so to say, of having this kind of number.
Okay. So first of all, for somebody like me, I'm in Nigeria now, right?
Hmm.
I one, I'm a developer. Like I have a developer tenant. So I'm not paying for it. So I use the opportunity to get the phone number.
We can't hear you.
The network is breaking.
Right.
Hello?
That's one.
Hello?
I think it's the next one.
Yeah.
Or if it's not
Mr. Thomas, the network is breaking. We couldn't actually get what you are. Oh.
Just wait. When the network is stable, you will get to hear what we're saying.
All right.
no.
Good evening, guys. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, can hear you.
I guess it's locked out because of network issues.
That's what I think. I think so too.
Hello, sorry
Yes,
about that, guys. Can you guys hear me now?
we can hear you, sir.
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay. So, Ibika,
Yes.
The question you're asking. Now, I'm going to use myself as a Nigerian, right? As an example. If I want to call from Nigeria to the US, how much card do you think I'll buy? If you have ever tried it before.
Yeah, it will be more expensive, like
There was a
200
time
naira
I bought
card.
3 recharge card. I said I wanted to speak. 200 naira card was not able to say hello, hi.
Yeah.
Did you know? I was not able to say, bro, how far are you doing? How are you doing? With 200 naira card. Sure you understand?
Yeah.
Thank God for WhatsApp. So the cost is what made some people to use it. So me now, if let's say I pay for the subscription now for a year, I know that I can call any country I like. I can call anybody I like for that period of 1 year. For as long as I have internet, I can make calls. Right?
Okay.
So that's one. So the other reason why people get this number is there's something they call queue. Call queue. Have you ever called a customer service before and they'll tell you that somebody will attend to you soon?
Yeah.
So the call will keep going around till somebody picks it up.
Yeah.
So businesses buy these phone numbers also to use for call queue. So that one is a different setup entirely, where I can add 10 users to that call queue, but it's one phone number. So that if you call me now, if you call that number now as a customer, I'll receive the call first. If I am number one or the call queue. If I'm busy or I reject the call will transfer to user 2. If user 2 is busy, it will call the call. The call automatically transfer to user 3. So it's where user 3 pick the call up now. That's where they'll be able to talk to you as a customer. So that's another reason why users business especially get these numbers for Microsoft. Right? So
Alright.
there are a lot of advantage. Yeah, there are a lot of advantage to it. Most of the businesses you see today, they use that call queue number for all their business. Most of them. MTN is using it. All these BB companies, they are all using it. All right.
Yeah.
So that's the disadvantage. That's the advantage based on what I know. Any other question?
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Any other question?
Question, sir.
All right, I will cheat.
Yeah. Can one use the team's number to call to get a mobile number, a mobile number, for instance, Nigerian number that is not on the internet at the moment?
Come again.
I mean, can one use, like, let's assume that I have a team's number now. That's local and international. Can I use it to call another another Nigerian number that is not on the internet, just number on a small Nokia touch? Will I get the customer?
Yes. Please, let's try it again. That stuff should have propagated. Let's try it again. You give me your old phone number now.
081.
Hold on. So let me try call you. So we'll
Okay.
see. Sorry, I traveled. So where I am, it's kind of bush. But the network is not great. Okay, you can call it for me.
+234
Mm-hmm.
81
Mm-hmm.
633
Mm-hmm.
29
Mm-hmm.
707.
Okay. So I'm trying it now.
Okay, okay, it's ringing now. Get take the call.
So did you get the call?
Yeah, I got the call.
You see, I called your phone number. It's not a Teams call.
Yeah.
Same way, if you call me now, I'll get the call. If I give you my phone number now, that American phone number, and you call it,
Mhm.
it will ring. Now, do you know the good part?
Okay.
When you call me now with that phone number, is your card is not going. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Your card is not going because you're not calling FTL to US to Glo. You're not calling, you are calling a virtual number.
Yeah.
So your card is not like disappearing. Sure, you understand? I can
Yes.
call you now. We can talk for 2 hours. It's not going to chop my money. It's not going to chop your money.
Mm.
Right? So that's the advantage.
Great,
That's
great.
the advantage of it.
But
So any other
one
question?
end, sorry, one end must have network now.
Yes, that's what I'm saying now. Me now, I can't use it without a data.
Okay.
Me, I can't use it without data. As long as my data is on, I'm covered. I can make as many calls as I want. I can make
Okay.
10 hours call. Nobody's counting like the usage for me. Do
All
you
right.
understand?
Yeah.
So any other question? So what I want to do now, I want to see if I can verify that is stuff so that I'll be able to, you know, try a purchase number and create a call queue. Desmond,
Good evening, sir.
good
So
evening.
I have one question. I wanted to
Okay.
ask for this team's number,
Mm-hmm.
assigning a number to user, is it possible to assign an already existing number? Let's say, for example, you haven't purchased a number on Teams, but you have numbers like, let's say, the user's own personal number, and you want to add them to the Teams. Would it still function the same way, or you can't add the person's original, like, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
my own number, my own like MTN line, and then
Yes.
I want to add it to Teams for them to be able to reach me via that number online
Yes, you
and
can.
offline, like how you said. It's possible.
Yes, you can. Yes. So that's what they call
And
they
still
call it
use it
direct
to
routing.
call. Oh,
Yes. So they call it direct routing. So
All
if you
right.
look here, they call it direct routing. So there's a configuration they do to achieve this. But you have to work
Okay.
with your provider to
Oh,
achieve
okay.
this. Yes. So there's a way they work with the provider. They call them CSB or something. So you work with them to achieve this. So they'll do
All
it
right.
direct routing. So whatever when they call this number, it's going to ring on your own number.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a number that is available here. So if they call the number, it's on your
To be
on your phone.
redirected to you.
Exactly. So the way
All
they
right.
do it. Mm-hmm.
But
The way
that
they do it.
but that is specifically done with your provider alongside. So
Yes.
that means there are other subscription
Yes.
code.
Mm-hmm. So if you read this here now, direct routing lets you connect a supported session border
But I can't
control.
see your screen.
Oh, you can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
All right. I
Can you
can
see
see
it
your
now?
screen. Yes.
Great. Yeah.
So you see direct routing lets you connect a supported session border control. So SBC is like a provider. That's what they call SBC. To Microsoft host system. To enable voice calling features, you can add edit information about your SBC, voice route, and PSTN usage. So all this BB grammar now, at the end of the day, like I said, it's just they just routes. There's a way they route it, just like you want. But you have to work with your provider. The providers are called SBC, right? So don't worry, I'll do more research on it for you. So we have a different team that handles things like this, right? So if you're available for advanced class, I'll bring somebody from team that will show you break down all these things for you, how to achieve them.
All right.
I don't know.
That will be wonderful.
All right. So
Thank
any other
you.
question? So what I will try to do now, I'll try to see if I can verify that stuff for Teams here, so that we'll be able to purchase new phone numbers. Because if you don't do this here, you cannot purchase new number. Because I have to teach you call queue, auto attendance. What is auto attendance? When you call customer care, all those voices that you hear, for this one, press 1. For customer service, press 2. For IT, press 3. That's what they call auto and attendance, right? So we'll connect different groups to a particular number. So you can say number 1. If the user should choose 1, connect to account. If the user should choose 2, connect to IT. So that's what they do, auto attendance, right? Do you get the idea now?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
So I'll try to do the verification if they are allowing me, because I don't know the document, the request. But if I can, I will do it. All right.
All right.
And then tomorrow we'll try it out. Tomorrow is what day?
So we're having class
Yes, so
tomorrow.
tomorrow is Monday.
Okay.
But that's fine, Sha.
Don't worry, I'll try between now and Friday. I'll try to figure it out
Yeah.
so that we can be able to practicalize it. Me, I like
On Friday.
practical. I
Very
like
important.
practical. So I'll be able to practicalize it and see exactly how it works. Okay.
Yes.
So you see, Thieves is not Thieves does not have too much like that compared to SharePoint and Exchange.
Exchange.
Yes. Thieves is straightforward. As long as you do it, it's very straightforward. Right? And again, to create a Thieves a team at a channel is not limited to admin. You as a user, you can create a team or a channel, right? As long as it's enabled or the organization setting. How do you do that? See me now. I'm on my Teams. This is not admin portal. This is team. This is Teams now. On the right here, if you click on see all your team, on the right here, you see create team. If you click on it, you can create a team, right? Choose what type of team you want. Deal with the channel. When you create a channel, then you create. So you don't have to be an admin to create a team or a channel. As long as the admin enables it, you can create a team. Just like SharePoint. If the admin enables the possibility to create a site on your own, you don't need to be an admin to create a site. Same thing with Teams. All right. So I hope you guys learned something new today. I hope to teach you more by Friday. But I also be sure you learned something new and you understand. Please do well to go through that policy. Go to Teams, go to the admin and check the policies. Just try to understand what they do and try to configure one for yourself. All right.
Sorry, please excuse me, Mr. Thomas. I can't find the settings and policies on my own Teams admin center.
Can you share your screen?
I can't share
Can
my
you share your
screen.
screen?
I'm actually I'm not on my system now. But
So
while I was
how will you see it?
In
like
your
no,
own,
while
on your display, with the one your screen you are sharing, your settings and policies are together. But here it's not the same. It's not the same. Here it's just showing policies, settings.
Yes.
It's not the
Now,
same.
now there are two different design. Microsoft is switching users from one design to another. So people
Okay.
will see on their admin center now. They'll ask you to choose which one you want.
Okay.
Which of the design you want.
Very good.
So yeah. So they are currently designing new one. They want you to choose which one. So I don't know why they are doing that, but then if you realize I think when we started SharePoint also, or when I was trying to show you guys how I switch the lobby to anyone. And I was also looking for the settings. I was like, where did you go to? That's when I realized there were two different designs. You can switch between them. Let me see if I see it here. Hmm. There was a place I saw that day. They were like, choose the design you want. But probably because I've chosen this one, maybe it has stayed here by default. I don't know. But there were two options. There were two different designs. But anyways, as far as you see what you're looking for, then you should be good. It doesn't matter the design. As far as you see what you're looking for, it should be good. All right. So if there's any other question, please ask me before we call it a day. And if you understand what we was taught today, then that's a plus for me and for you too. So, like I said, I'll prepare towards Friday. Try to see if I can verify that verification so that we can purchase CoQ and auto attend that number so that we can personalize it. Okay. So if that'll be all, I guess I'll call it a night.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
So I'll stop sharing my screen now. And then stop recording. So you guys can leave the meeting now. So I can